thing that just came to mind, like from the perspective of Polkadot itself, from the ecosystem, of course, investments are better than grants because that sort of gives you, like you as in Polkadot, a certain sway over their future decisions, right? And I guess the main decision that we're having here is like, whether to stay in Polkadot or whether to move away. Because I'm sure you guys are all way too familiar with like situations where projects received a treasury grant in the past, 100K, whatever, then delivered on some milestones, but then they're not like bound to any kind of, they're no longer bound to the ecosystem. And then maybe Avalanche or Arbitrum come along and say like, hey, we give you another 100K or so if you move over. Mm-hmm. And then they do that. They're free to do that, right? They're hopping from grant to grant. Whereas, on the other hand, if there is an actual equity holding, right, mm-hmm. then we, as in Polkadot, have a much stronger sway over them and say, hey, guys, we own you, right? We, as in Polkadot, we own you. You're going to stay put here, right? You cannot just like move somewhere away just because someone else is like luring you in, right? Of course, it's not always so easy because if you only own like 5% of the tokens, maybe, it's not enough. But it is still like an actual argument that if you're owned by an ecosystem fund, right, you have a much stronger affiliation to the base layer chain. That is just a fact.